What's up, you guys? So I don't really do this on my page, but I got a word from the Lord a couple weeks ago, and it was for myself, but I do kind of feel like it's an important message that can go for anyone. So I wanted to, and especially with the recent events that have been going on, I just kind of wanted to spread the word, because God didn't give it to me for no reason, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted to talk about the Lord's word to me, which was no more warehouse work. And I personally had been having a couple of warehouse jobs. I don't want to specify the companies, but I had a couple jobs that were both in warehouses, and I was just looking for quick, easy work. So that's what warehouse work kind of is. So after going through those two jobs and not really liking the management teams and the way they ran things, I was still looking for warehouse work. So I'm like, okay, I've done it, I know how it is, and I know how how things get done, so I'll just continue to go that route. And excuse me, I'm driving obviously, but I heard that word from the Lord, and y'all, I'm not gonna lie, it was literally the day after, or the same morning, that Jesse Jackson had passed away. So if you go back to whatever date that was, that's what the date for this prophetic word is. And that was before a couple of the other warehouse fires that have occurred since then. So that's why I say I don't think this word is just for me. I think it's for all of us to hear, all of us to hear. I understand having a job and doing what you got to do. I totally get it, but I'm just spreading what God told me, and that's no more warehouse work. So for me personally, even though it is quick money, it's easy, literally whatever you're doing, you're probably just throwing boxes or whatever, y'all know. The Lord told me no more warehouse work. So I mean, and I don't just, what I'm saying, I don't care how good I look out, I'm not too good for any job really. So it's not even about that, but I do feel like the weight of the world is on people's shoulders right now, and people don't know what to do and don't know how to get people's attention. And that's the sad part about it, because people will say, and people have said to me in my own seasons of my life when I've been going through stuff, and it's very obvious. It's not like they don't know at all, oh, this is what's going on. They know the situation that's occurring. I shouldn't have to tell you my sentiment for you to understand my sentiment. You know what I'm saying? In this world, we lack so much empathy, and it's sad. Everybody's so cold and desensitized, but people are working their butts off at these warehouse jobs, y'all. I can tell y'all that, working, not barely getting breaks, barely having good conditions to eat their food in, and or just getting treated and delegated terribly, you know what I'm saying, just straight up. So I don't know, I just find it to where I look at it and I'm like, man, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm good off the warehouse work, especially the Lord kind of confirming that to me and giving me that word. So I just wanted to spread it to all of you if you've been thinking about doing anything in the warehouse or whatever. And a lot of these mailing services and all that stuff, that's warehouse work. If they have you in a warehouse, that's warehouse work, So I just feel like you never know, and warehouses are so big, depending on which one you're at. Warehouses are so big, you don't know what people are going through. You could pass by a person every day and not know their life story and what's on their brain. So be vigilant, be aware, all that stuff. But the Lord specifically told me no more warehouse work. So take that as you wish. Bye, y'all. Have a blessed day.